We have these, and we have these, and we also have these. It's gonna be a fun day. Now I just need to figure out how to get all that wildlife onto a conveyor, probably with a breeding facility. Those are easy to make, just need a little straw. Taking out my very small sword, we're gonna harvest some of that. Slightly impractical and wildly dangerous, but boy is it fun. Now we just need to figure out where to put it. There seems to be a lot of cows in this area, so we're gonna try that. I don't know how this thing works. I assume I push animals into the tube. It doesn't seem to be working yet. The animals seem to mostly be ignoring it. Not sure where that came from, but it seems to be working now. Turns out, you can't just build a breeding facility and hope it'll work. What I need now are monster prisms. They're only made out of iron and sand. That's easy enough. Finding sand, strangely, is the part I'm struggling with. Never mind, found a pretty good source. This cow gets it. Now, we have a volunteer. A fox and a cow. That's absolutely natural. I want to see what this thing spits out. I did see some hearts, so they are having a good time. What are you? I don't want you. I want some cows. Now, I can use these prisms to capture animals. Not like that. I had a cow for a second, it seems to have escaped, and I don't know why. I've learned that capturing animals is not a certainty, so luckily I get to spend many hours punching cows. There, I got my first cow while being interrupted by a bear. And because he's such an annoying moron, I'm gonna breed him with a sheep later. Since we have a cow volunteer, I'm gonna try and add another cow right there, and let's see exactly how this works. Cows get pushed together, and out comes another cow. Interesting. My first 2 cows have made 2 more cows and they still have quite a bit of life left, so I think 2 cows are going to produce 5 or more. So now it's just a matter of scalability and what exactly we're going to do with the cows once we have them all. I am kind of curious to see, because if I jump into this, I go flying out of the cannon. What happens if I put a cow in there? We can launch cows. I've honestly got so many options right now, my brain is on overload. The first thing we're gonna need is more iron though, because I need more of my capture balls. And I'll just leave everything here going. That's a lot of cows and I couldn't be happier. Naturally, I've already mined all the iron on my island, so we need to go to a different one. This island is much bigger and fuller of iron than mine is. So if you need me, I'll be doing this for a few hours. I feel like even this big island is gonna run out of iron. Boy. I wonder why that part of the mountain looks so strange. I have no idea. A treasure chest? Now that I've had a bit of time to reflect and strategize, I realize I probably don't need as much iron as I think. Alright, the first thing I need to do is enjoy my cow farm, but then smelt as much of my iron as I possibly can. I'm gonna get at least 200 iron bars, that's a lot to start with. Then I'm gonna remove the love farm and put it elsewhere. Mostly just somewhere that's a little flatter. Now I need to figure out how to make some kind of walls. I can make these out of very little wood, so this is really easy. And now I wait. And now we take those walls and build exactly the kind of fence you've come to expect on my channel. But I'll take function over aesthetic value any day. Now I just need to punch a few cows and restart the breeding process. This one's almost ready to go already. But now as these morons start breeding, they should eventually die from the process, but then be replaced by some of the idiots wandering around because that's what they do. The problem is it's very hard to aim those little balls. So I might need to add a little bit of flooring there to make it even. That again just takes a little wood. So that's easy. Or maybe not. I might just have to move the breeding machine. Let's try this again. Cow number 1, good. Cow number 2, good. They're now going to produce many small cows. Hopefully they do eventually produce enough to fill up this entire pen and break the game. But one thing at a time. This one seems to be smart enough to know there's a gap, so I'm going to plug that just in case. So 2 level 5 cows produced 5 more cows. I was hoping they produced a few more and would basically automatically replace themselves by walking into it, but that doesn't seem to be the case yet. Oh, we got one on there. Can I steer these things? We're gonna throw one more on there, and there we go. Hopefully that will produce enough cows. If this doesn't work, I may be able to use conveyor belts, but I'll probably have to put them under the sand, so that might not work that well. Then again, it might be perfect, as soon as these idiots are out of the way. Never mind, it just broke the entire thing. The conveyor does move the cows. When they wander on there, it does take them for a ride, so I just gotta reorganize. I realize the irony in this, but now I have too many cows, they're in the way. Wait, I think I might have got a working system. Good, one of you get on a conveyor belt, please. I really need you to go up there. Alright, it seems to be working. We've got 2 cows producing more cows currently. Now we just wait. I'm just kidding. While we're waiting, we're going to run a few experiments to see what we can do with the cows. Like, I'm wondering if I can run the cows to an automatic furnace. Conveniently, I already have over 100 silver bars. I just need some more copper, some stone, and a conveyor belt. Oh, and it's nice and big. This is going to be fun. So that goes into there. Looks like it should be able to incinerate cows. And one already volunteered. He jumped right on there. And into the furnace you go. Okay, the furnace doesn't have any effect on cows, so we're on to a different plan. But I do need to check back on here to make sure things are going well. There's still cows breeding, there's still cows on the ground. What about a large pot? We can cook stuff. Can we drop cows into a large pot directly? We just need a little charcoal for that, and there's only one way to get charcoal. And that's to light things on fire, including cows. This maybe leads me to other ideas too, but one thing at a time. So let's make a few of these. And then one of the big ones. That is a good sized pot. I'm pretty sure I could probably get a cow into that. It's a little picky about exactly where I can place it, but that seems to have worked. That cow ruined my plan. Okay, we're going to put the conveyor belt there. It's formed. As soon as the cow touches that, it's on. I think I just felt the game start to slow down for the first time in a while, so that's a good sign. I think he's going for it. Touch the conveyor. Do it. Yeah, there we go. Into the soup. And... well, it's slowly burning. Does that count? Does that count as soup? Did I make soup? Wow, I thought it was going to be hard to make the cows go on there. They're literally lining up to jump on there. I get hurt if I go in the soup, so I can't really collect this stuff in there, but it's still fun to watch cows go in there. Ooh, I'm going to make the bear go in the soup. This is going to be good. Come here, bear. Come on, up top. You can do it. And come on. Well, we tried. Next, let's see what a 45-degree cannon works. That's right, we're going to see what a 45-degree cannon works. I don't know what that means either, but I don't know what to expect. But let's put this right here. I got the bear to go into it. We launched the bear. That could be a lot of fun. It's a shame it lands in water though. I think it probably... well, it might survive. I don't want things to survive that go out of cannons. Cannons are meant for obliterating things. I've just realized everything I've set up so far is very bad for the local wildlife. But that's not a surprise. I'm trying to guide this cow into the cannon also. Get in there. That one looks like it's going to go for it. They seem to avoid the cannon. They know. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Another one launched. Excellent. We're getting lots of cows down here. Still not enough, but we'll get there. Look at all the milk we get. So with all the options available to me, I decided, why pick? Oh, and it turns out my ingredients were going into the pot. We have a lot of failed cooking for some reason. I guess you can't just launch cows into this and hope it works. But if we were to launch multiple ingredients in there, that might work. I've just realized the cows are escaping. I just watch one make it over the fence, so I need to increase my wall. Also, if I launch a cow from, say, here, where exactly does it land? Okay, we have a landing zone. Not to worry, it just needed a bit of floor to sit on. So we're going to launch cows from there into the soup over here. This in itself probably is going to pose some logistical challenges, but I'm going to figure it out. Like if I can hopefully steer this cow that way onto the conveyor belt. Wait, we got one going for it. Get in the cannon. Seriously, it missed the cannon. All right, we're going to need a conveyor going this way. Wait, we got one. Is it going to land in the soup? Please land in the soup. Yeah, it landed in the soup. This is so entertaining. I wonder how fast a cannon can shoot cows, because there's starting to be a lot of cows and only one cannon so far. I'm gonna go make more conveyors. Just in time, right as we get back, we got a show. Right into the drink. Well, this is going well. We're starting to get a second layer of cows. I'm even getting enough just randomly wandering up to this thing to make it entertaining. I don't even need to let the herd out. You know, for all these cows, the game is handling this surprisingly well so far. But we are getting quite a few escapees, so I'm gonna raise the walls one more time. That's better. Didn't really mean to put that piece of wall there, but it just kind of complements the chaos pretty nicely. And they're so conveniently piling up in that corner. Anyone that makes it over the fence is going straight into the cannon. I think we have our first contestant. Straight into the cannon, and away it goes. Up into the sky, 10,000 yards later, right into the soup. Where do you think you guys are going? Did I just... Yep, I heard a new one. Ooh, our first triple stack of cows. There goes another one. I think I'm gonna have to change my design layout just a little bit, mostly pertaining to this corner as soon as I can get a hold of these things. Mostly just to change those two around. That way when I break the wall, the cows can kind of make their way out, up the ramp, and into the cannon. And I think it might be about that time. Let's go see if we can remove this wall and then see what happens with the cows. Excuse me guys, I'm just removing a wall to lead you to your death. The wall is removed, cows are making their way into the cannon. How many can I fire at a time? Alright, it can do multiples. This is a thrilling result. They're even crashing into each other in the air. Cows flying everywhere. This is honestly one of my proudest results ever. Oh, they're stacking up in the soup. How nice of them. I think I'm gonna like the things I can do with this game. They're so majestic as they move through the air. And look at them. The ones that survive come running straight back for more because they just can't get enough. They love their soup. I could just sit here all day and watch this happen. Endless cow soup. It's maybe not the most practical for making soup, but it is the most entertaining way. That cow broke it. Now I just have cows smashing into the ground. This won't do it all. But I think the lesson to take away here is we can go bigger. They're still flying through the air so majestically. I don't know why they come straight back to that cannon, but I am not complaining, not one bit.